Exploring the amazing power of God's grace reveals a gift that not only saves us, but also constantly changes the life of anyone who believes. This grace is a generous gift from God, who gives it freely, going far beyond anything humans could understand or achieve on their own. It's a divine favor that doesn't just bring forgiveness. It changes our hearts and encourages us to serve others with greater compassion and purpose. When we look closely at what the Bible says about God's grace, we see its many layers. First, grace is unearned. We don't have to work for it, and we don't deserve it. Ephesians 2:8-9 makes this clear by saying that salvation is a result of grace, not a reward for our good deeds. This reminds us that no one can boast about earning it. Grace is simply a gift from God. In addition, God's grace gives us strength. In 2 Corinthians 12:9, God tells Paul, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness." This shows that God's grace helps us through hard times, gives us strength to keep going, and helps us grow spiritually. God's grace is also deeply transforming. Just as a potter shapes clay, God works on us, refining our character and shaping us to be more like Christ. Isaiah 64:8 speaks to this, comparing God to a potter who molds us. Through his grace, God helps us become more humble and loving, transforming us over time. Finally, God's grace sustains us. It's like a spiritual lifeline that keeps our faith strong and helps us keep going, even when the road is difficult. This is reflected in 2 Timothy 2:1, where we are encouraged to be strengthened by God's grace. So, accepting and understanding God's grace is the key to a fulfilling Christian life. It's a priceless gift that saves us, strengthens us, changes us, and keeps us going. The more we understand the depth of God's grace, the more we can move forward on our spiritual journey with confidence, knowing we are always supported by his endless love and care.